Let's talk about pressure. Not the kind you feel before a big exam or a job interview. I'm talking about the suffocating, soul-crushing pressure of being one of the highest-paid players in the NHL and going 8 consecutive games without scoring a goal. Leon Draisaitl entered Tuesday night carrying that weight. 8 games. His longest regular season goalless drought since February and March of 2021. For a player of his caliber, a Hart Trophy winner, a scoring champion, a player who commands $8.5 million per season, that's an eternity. The whispers start. The doubt creeps in. The media begins their vulture-like circling, but here's what separates the elite from the merely good. The elite don't just break slumps, they obliterate them. And obliterate is exactly what Draisaitl did. First period? Nothing. The tension building. Second period? Still searching. You could feel the pressure mounting with every shift, every shot that missed, every scoring chance that evaporated. And then, like a dam finally bursting, the floodgates opened. His first goal came with surgical precision. His second showed the kind of instinct that can't be taught. But it was the third, the hat trick goal, that told the complete story. Power play. 14-22. Remaining in the third period. The Flames already reeling at 4-1, and Draisait, with the cold-blooded efficiency of an assassin, buried his 20th goal of the season. His 9th career regular season hat trick. Think about that for a moment. 9 hat tricks in the regular season. That's not luck. That's not circumstance. That's pure, undiluted excellence. And with those 3 goals, Draisaitl didn't just end his drought. He passed Glenn Anderson with 418 career goals, moving into 3rd place in Oilers franchise history. Only Wayne Gretzky and Jari Kurri stand ahead of him now. That's not just good company, that's Mount Rushmore territory. But let's not get so caught up in Draisaitl's heroics that we forget about the other half of Edmonton's dynamic duo. Because while Leon was busy filling the net, Connor McDavid was conducting a symphony of assists that would make Mozart jealous. 5 assists. 5. In a single game. Let me put this in perspective for you. McDavid now has 31 points in his last 11 games, 12 goals and 19 assists. His point streak has reached 11 games, and Tuesday's performance was the 45th time in his career he's recorded 4 or more points in a single game. That ties him with Jari Kurri for 2nd place in Oilers history. The only player ahead of them? Yeah, you guessed it, Wayne Gretzky. But here's what makes McDavid's performance even more remarkable. This wasn't about individual glory. This was about making everyone around him better. Zach Hyman, goal and 2 assists. Evan Bouchard, 2 helpers. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, he got on the score sheet too. When McDavid is in this zone, he doesn't just elevate his own game, he lifts the entire team onto his shoulders and carries them to victory. The chemistry between McDavid and Draisaitl has been dissected, analyzed, and celebrated for years now. But watching them operate together on nights like this, it's like watching 2 master chess players who can read each other's minds 3 moves ahead. McDavid knows where Draisaitl will be before Draisaitl knows it himself. The passes arrive on tape with millimeter precision. The timing is supernatural. And the scary part? They're only getting better. December has been their month. While other teams struggle through the holiday grind, these 2 have turned it into their personal showcase. The league should be terrified. Now, let's talk about what's really separating Edmonton from the pack right now, their power play. Because calling it good would be like calling the Grand Canyon a nice ditch. The Oilers entered this game with the league's best power play at 33.3%. Over their last 10 games, they'd been converting at an absolutely obscene 42.4% rate, 14 goals on 33 opportunities. Against Calgary, they went 3 for 6 with the man advantage. 3, 4, 6. That's a 50% conversion rate in a single game against an NHL team. Let that sink in for a moment. Most teams would kill for a 20% power play. Edmonton is operating at levels that shouldn't be mathematically possible. What makes their power play so lethal? It starts with the personnel. You've got McDavid and Draisait, 2 of the top 5 players in the world, on the ice at the same time. You've got Bouchard quarterbacking from the point with his cannon of a shot. You've got Hyman crashing the net, creating chaos, tipping pucks, and making life miserable for goaltenders. But it's more than just talent. It's the execution. The puck movement is too fast. The passing lanes are too precise. The shooting threats come from too many angles. Penalty killers are left spinning in circles, chasing ghosts, trying to cover 5 elite options with only 4 bodies. For Calgary's Dustin Wolf, who made 34 saves in a losing effort, facing this power play must have felt like trying to stop a tidal wave with a tennis racket. He did everything he could, but when Edmonton's special teams are clicking like this, even spectacular goaltending isn't enough. Here's where this story gets really interesting. The Oilers are now 19-13-6 on the season. They've won 4 of their last 5 games and have gone 8-2-1 in their last 11. More importantly, they're 16-1-3 when scoring first this season. Let me repeat that: 16-1-3 when they score first. That's not a statistic. That's a death sentence for opponents. When Edmonton gets the lead, they don't just protect it, they expand it. They suffocate you. They make you chase. And with McDavid and Draisaitl leading the charge, good luck catching up. There's also a fun little subplot here. The Oilers are now 4-0 in their new, alternate jerseys, outscoring opponents 26-10 in those games. Is it the jerseys? Of course not. But in hockey, superstition is currency, and right now, those alternates might as well be made of pure winning energy. For Calgary, this loss stings on multiple levels. They came in with a modest 2-game winning streak and left with their tails between their legs. Mackenzie Weegar scored their only goal. Michael Backlund has been heating up with 6 points in his last 3 games, but it wasn't nearly enough. When you're facing an Oilers team playing at this level, moral victories don't exist. Connor Ingram, making just his 2nd consecutive NHL start since early February when he was with Utah, made 19 saves and improved to 2-0-0 with Edmonton. The Oilers' goaltending has been a question mark at times this season, but when your offense is putting up 5 goals and your power play is unstoppable, you can afford to give your netminder some breathing room. So, what did we witness on Tuesday night in Edmonton? We saw a superstar break free from the chains of a goal-scoring drought in the most emphatic way possible. We saw the best playmaker on the planet orchestrate a 5-assist masterpiece. We saw a power play operating at levels that defy logic, and a team that's hitting its stride at exactly the right time. But more than that, we saw a reminder. A reminder that when the Edmonton Oilers are healthy, when their stars are engaged, when their special teams are clicking, they're not just dangerous. They're inevitable. The Battle of Alberta continues Saturday in Calgary. The Flames will have a chance for revenge on home ice. But after what they witnessed Tuesday night, after watching Draisait erupt and McDavid conduct his symphony, you have to wonder, how do you prepare for that? How do you game plan against excellence operating at that level? The answer might be that you don't. You just hold on tight and hope they have an off night. Because when they don't, well, you end up on the wrong side of a 5-1 beatdown, watching hat tricks rain down and wondering what just hit you. If watching Draisaitl shatter his slump with 3 goals gets your blood pumping the way it does mine, smash that like button and drop a comment below telling me, who's the most dangerous player in hockey right now, McDavid or Draisaitl? And if you want more breakdowns of the NHL's most electrifying performances, hit that subscribe button because we're just getting started. The Battle of Alberta rematch is Saturday, and you better believe we'll be covering every second of it.